This is the first time these two candidates have met on the debate stage since 2020. We reached out to political scientist Chris Cooper from Western Carolina University. He talks about the new format and the significance of tonight's debate.
How important is this debate?
I think it's incredibly important, right? I think we're pretty used to saying debates don't matter. Debates are just a blip on the radar screen. But I think there's such big question marks about both of these candidates that this is a rare time where the debate could actually matter.
When you say there's a lot of questions, are you referring to the fact that they are both older gentlemen with questionable skills?
Fairly or unfairly, there are questions about Joe Biden's fitness for office, whether he is still able to serve, what's his mental acuity like. For Donald Trump, I think it's the same questions we've had about him since we first learned about him as a politician. Namely, can he keep it between the dishes? Is he just too outlandish? Is he too outrageous? Can he just frankly give a normal debate, give a normal speech, talk like a normal politician?
Tonight's debate includes some changes. No audience in the studio, and when a candidate is not answering a question, his mic will be muted.
I think this is going to create a much bigger problem for Donald Trump than it is for Joe Biden, right? One thing we know about Donald Trump is that he's unpredictable, that he doesn't follow scripts well, that he tends to run over time. And here's a format that does not allow any of these three possibilities.
Can someone win or lose the election based on this debate?
Normally I'd say no, you won't win or lose based on the result of one debate, but this is going to be an incredibly close election, right? There's a small number of states, including North Carolina, that are going to decide the outcome.
Is it too early?
I don't think it's too early, right? Whether we like it or not, we're in almost a permanent campaign season. We know who these candidates are. We know what the major issues are. I don't think we're going to learn that much as voters about the presidential election between now and November.
Professor Cooper says there is a real possibility this will be the one and only debate before the upcoming election come November. In Greensboro, I'm Bill O'Neill, WXII 12 News.